this graduation in prayers tonight. May I ask you to stand in the presence of the Lord as we go ahead and pray. May we all bow our heads and eyes. Almighty Father in heaven, we come before you tonight, Lord, as humble as we know how. Father, we thank you for everyone that is assembled here tonight to celebrate the achievements of their loved ones. Father, we pray as we go ahead into this graduation tonight, Father God, that you will take full control, Lord. We pray tonight, Lord, that as we submit this graduation in your hands, Lord, Father, we pray that the achievements of these children tonight will bring honor and glory to you, Father. Father, we pray tonight in no other name but the mighty name of Jesus. And we all say, amen. Put your hands together as I call Mr. Diaz to open up and to be our MC tonight in this graduation. You may have your seat.
Thank you very much, Roxy. Ladies and gentlemen, parents, invited guests, Bodochi. Welcome once again to Ibero-American High School graduation ceremonies of 2016. Oh boy, it has been a long ride. Some students here who are graduating have been here for 5 years. One student, 6 years. So we have seen them as small boys, and now they are grown up ladies, grown up gents, graduating from our school. Mahatma Gandhi once said, live as you were to die tomorrow. Learn as if you were to live forever. For education is the foundation of all society. And then we have all heard of Malcolm X. He said, education is our passport to the future. For tomorrow belongs to the people who prepare for it today. Our students, I congratulate them all. We quarreled. We sent them out of classes, my colleagues. We have all been in school, right? So, we have seen it all. Because you guys also sat in those, what we call banki back then. Mesa, tables. So we have been there before. But at the end, today, they will receive what they worked for so long. A high school diploma. A recognized high school diploma because Ibero is now a recognized, accredited high school. Many are the students who will follow a higher education somewhere else. Some are going to Holland, others are going to the States, maybe some are going to Colombia, from which we have in Colombia, and some will stay here. Others will go to work. But all in all, it was a nice ride having these students, your kids, sons and your daughters, as our students for several years here at our institution. I would like to say thanks to the following most important persons and foundations and companies that has helped us. I have Mr. Daniel Tecklenborg, who will also be our keynote speaker today, representing Sede Aruba. Thank you very much. Daniel, you're welcome to be here. I have Ms. Joyce Pereira representing the Whitfield Foundation. Joyce. I have not seen him. Is Mr. Glenn Faro here? Mr. Glenn Faro, Director of Human Resources of the Hilton Caribbean Aruba Hotel. Okay, you want Dr. Wilson, Jerusalem, a year ago. Also, Kiwanis Club of Aruba, one of our sponsors. And also, Vino, Verenigde Nederlandse Organisatie. Okay? Thank you so much for your cooperation and your help to our school. I would like to ask all of you now to rise, stand up for our national anthem. We will have two anthems, our national anthem and also the anthem of the United States, since we are an American accredited educational system. Okay, the USA national anthem will sound also. Okay, I have to sing the USA national anthem, Ms. Cheyenne Asha.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight dancing, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. Oh, the ribbons we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Cheyenne. I would like to call for Ms. Evelyn Pierre for our national anthem. Oh, ano ba siya?
Hallelujah.
Thank you very much, Blaine. I would request for you people to remain standing, as now I will introduce our graduating students. And starting with the primary first. The primary students, we have a total of 8 students graduating. And I would like to call upon the stage Sierra Lina Burgos Sierra. Andres Alberto Castro Cáceres, Carolina Papier, Aishwar Nelly, Kristen Lacrae, Ian Kerman, Leon Masares, and Kylie Wati. Our graduating 12th graders, Mr. Jimon Abreu, Malik Albers, Jamil Arons, Joshua Bryson, Kenita Desir, Aaron Gomez, Oswald Karim, Thais Kelly, Dylan Lambert, Rafael Laston, Gian Leo, Richard Larison, Vanessa Louise, Adeline Mondeluz, Daphne Nelson, Wilson Noguera, David Sargentino, Adolfo Torres Rios, Rowan Vasquez, Bendy Aimee, Jaden Brown, Emily Brown, Rinaldo Charles, Maisa Costa Tavares, Rusa Emil, Bertrand Emil, John Michael Harry, Jonathan Harrigan, Ramsey Coleman, Carlos Malbranch, Gentle Monte, Jake Papilus, Alexandra Pierre, Farinis Cortez, Jimmy Santiago, Teo Francis Teixeira Pita da Silva, Axel Van der Wiesen, Cliff Wayne, and Cliff Wayne. Thank you. Please be seated, ladies and gentlemen. I present to you our graduating class of 2016. Oh boy, it has been a long ride indeed. Pero Manel, pergi mo sa kami po, biyasin nada. Ako Manel, Professor Suswa, go to the office. I will not mention names, just go to the office. Pero Manel, I don't want to stay for immediate. You stay for immediate. You study. And because you have studied, you can sit here right now, and I'm so proud of you, and we all are so proud of you. And your parents are proud of you. I have to mention, and I will mention their names, students who have been here 5 years. So they started when they were 12, 13, little boys and girls, and now they're graduating. I will mention their names and the years. Jamil Arons, 5 years, big round of applause. Joshua Bryson, 5 years. Aaron Gomez, 5 years. Oswald Karim, 5 years. For the parents of Miss Thais Kelly, be proud. 5 years. Thais, thank you. Wilson Noguera, 5 years. Brinella Charles, 5 years. Emily Brown, 6 years. Started in primary, then like 5 years for high school. Emily Brown, 5 years. And then, and this is very special, and I would like to have a big, big round of applause. Twin brothers, Cliff and Clint Wayne, 5 years, and in 5 years have not missed 1 day of school. In 5 years. Congratulations, parents, we're proud of you. Thank you, good job. Hope you more. And oh boy, when they came, they were like this, and now they're like this. Again, guys. I would like to introduce now our keynote speaker, Director of Sideruba, Mr. Daniel Tecklenburg, please.
Thank you very, very much. Ladies and gentlemen, graduate students, great evening and very high emotions, right? High emotions. So first of all, again, I want to ask you all, put your hands together once more for the graduates of the year. Secondly, I want to put your hands together again for yourself as parents supporting those students all the time. Good job. And the third applause is for the school, Ibero-American High School, which are always going all out for the students right here. So, one more. My name is Daniel Tecklenburg. I'm Director of City Aruba. City Aruba is a funding organization that supports projects of NGOs, foundations here on Aruba. And Ibero is a very special school since they always have a little bit of special attentions for the students that cannot make it on other schools, and in some kind of way they make it right here. So we are very proud, and the Ibero is a great school, so we will keep supporting you. And one support that we gave the last time was the renovation of this room. And what I like about this night especially is that we are celebrating the graduation not in a hotel ballroom, not in a luxury place, but at your school. So one more applause for you. And I saw that they put 15 minutes for my keynote speech. But sorry, I won't bother you 15 minutes long, because we're not here to hear me talking. And I'm going to stand right here because there are two publics here, and I want to see you too. So the only thing what I wanted to say tonight, I picked up some quotes because this is a very special moment, and right now you already got your applause for what you did the last month, the last years. But we are now focusing on what is ahead for you in the future, right? So I'm gonna say some quotes, and I want to ask you to back those quotes up because I think they are very important life lessons. If you hear a voice within you say you cannot paint, then by all means, please paint, and the voice will be silence. Meaning that if anything in you is telling you you cannot do something, you keep doing it and you will get it done, right? Alright. The second part is, don't go around saying the world owes you a living. The world owes you nothing. It was here before you. So what you should do is always fight for yourself. Don't expect nothing from someone else. You're your own boss. True? Yes. This is true. All right. Success consists of going from failure to failure without loss of enthusiasm. So Sibo Fire if something goes wrong, this is always going to happen in life. There's always something going wrong. But the spirit of keep going and having fun, keeping going, being positive, keeping going is the most important thing, right? Okay. The next quote. When one door closes, another opens. But we often take so long to stare at the door that is closed. So, regretfully, upon those closed doors, which didn't open for us. So why we keep staring at those closed doors? And why we trying to look for other doors that can open for us? So search opportunities. Try something new. Don't live in regret of something that didn't work out. And last but not least, our greatest weakness lies in giving up. The most certain way to succeed is always trying to do it one more time. And that's why you are here tonight, and you are here tonight because you didn't give up, right? So, one more applause for those students right here. And the last thing I want to say is I want to wish you all, especially you, but also all the parents, all the supporters, to enjoy this special night. And don't give up. Continue studying, continue learning. It's never going to stop, like Mahatma Gandhi said. Thank you for the opportunity to give some words tonight. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Morning. 10 years ago, I met this man. He has a school. I said, this man must or is crazy. He started with this maybe 11 years ago with 22 students. Some were in Post 22, I don't like to use the word, but foreigners, what we call illegal. This man had a vision. This man is on a mission. And his mission is to educate our kids. I've seen the growth of Ibero. I've been here long enough when we were in town, right there to the post office. 50 students, 76 students, 90 students, 100 students, went to 180, came back, and then we moved to Senecas. And then we have this. And that crazy man has done it. I would like to call on stage our owner, our principal, our director, my colleague and friend, Mr. Andy Centeno.
I'm going to use my own mic tonight. Before you leave the stage, I was privileged, ladies and gentlemen, to see a picture of this gentleman some 30 years ago. And I was tempted to believe that he was the son, he was Absalom, the son of King David, the man who was known for a head full of hair. But looking at him tonight, I am wondering where has all the hair gone?
It's gone, believe me.
But I want to say, I'm so happy to have known Mr. Diaz. Great friend and colleague. A we go into the trenches, sometimes we go into the heavens. But faithful to truth. Thank you. Tonight I'm very, very honored. Honored to have you. I'm overjoyed with the thought that this time has come that you can be a special guest of the day. Very glad to have you. And the Lord bless you. But I want to tell you something. There is a man in this audience who do not know what light or what fire he has lit in my heart. He did not stay close enough to me for me to convey that to him. But he's here tonight. About 13 years ago, I saw something that bothered me. And I need your attention because maybe you are seeing things. Thank you. I saw something that bothered me. And that is students, children of student age who are not privileged to go to school. And most of those kids were not from Aruba, they were foreigners. At that time, my wife was the deputy director of the DEPA. So I called my wife. I said, we are having a problem here. I said, we are having, right now, hundreds of kids on this island who, because of their status, are not allowed to go to school. And I said to her, that's a big mistake. Because if we don't educate all children, we would have to build larger prisons to incarcerate them all. Because the nation that fails to educate must decide to incarcerate. And not only, you can send your kids to school and still not educate them. We have thousands of kids right now in Aruba who are going to school, but they are not getting an education. Going to school is one thing, but getting an education is where it's at. Now, I told my wife, history is going to judge us. If we don't do something about it, I said to my wife, 75 years from now, people are going to ask, where was Andy? And where was Ingrid? And why didn't they do something about the situation? I told my wife, I do not want to live with that. I do not want my name to go down in infamy. Rise up and let us do something for the kids who do not have a school to go to. So my wife and I decided that we're going to start Imperial American High School. And in my heart, I said, I want Imperial to become not another school. Ladies and gentlemen, in the day that Imperial becomes another school, I'm going to close it down. I do not want Imperial to be another school. I want Imperial to be a place where all kids can come and get a good education. I know many of the kids that we have educated. Sometimes they call me from Holland and they call me from America. The regular schools gave up on them. We came here and we motivated them, and we educated them, and we disciplined them, and we helped them, and we loved them. And today, they are men and women who are educated. And that's what I want this school to do. Now, let me say this to you. It wasn't easy. I want to tell you that it was easy, I would be lying. I began this school with 2 teachers. Myself and another teacher from Peru by the name of Esperanza. Fortunately, my wife was working at IPA, and the teachers there used to do stage at Libero, and they were helping us out. But then the school grew. The school grew from 22 to 100 to 200. And right now, we don't have place for children. And ladies and gentlemen, it's not only that the school has grown, but what I have discovered, that whereas we had no Peruvian students at that time, today 80% of our school population, about 85%, are local kids of whom we are proud. And here we are tonight as a school, being blessed and being privileged. I am so glad that you parents have the confidence in us to entrust your kids and their education into our hands. And I want to thank you for that. But I want to tell you something. We could not do this alone. Don't let me fool you. I was thinking about it this morning. We couldn't do this alone. Had it not been for organizations like Sedi Aruba, the gentleman who gave the keynote speech here just now, had it not been for men like him, I really don't know what we would have done as a school. Because he has helped us. And he has that organization continues to help us even at this moment. But not only organization, not only his organization, but the Whitfield Foundation, they built us a library. Give them a hand. And I'm sorry that Mr. Glenn Farrow is not here, because he's the man who donated these air conditioning units to the school. Hotel. And you see the stage, you see these beautiful tiles. It's all because of singing. We have reached this far, ladies and gentlemen, but it has been a struggle. And the struggle continues. But as we struggle, we are growing from strength to strength. And I want to assure you that this year we have done great things. But next year we shall do greater things for this island and for your children. So there are lots of things that I can complain about.
Don't look at me.
Sometimes I tell Mr. he needs to get married again. I come to school every morning. doesn't make sense complaining. Complaining doesn't change a thing. Want that story?
This is another story.
Why you resemble your son. I want to tell you a story. The story is told of a man who had an old pair of shoes with a hole in the bottom. Mr. Hadi, are you there? That's it. And because he could not buy a new pair of shoes, he would not go on the road with an old pair of shoes. So what he did, he locked himself in his room and refused to go out because he could not buy himself a new pair of shoes. And he kept complaining every day that he could not get a pair of shoes. One day while he was complaining, he opened his window and he saw a man. And this man was walking down the road and this guy was happy. So he said, "How come the guy's so happy, man?" So he opened the window a little wider to get a better view of the man. And when he looked properly at the man, he discovered that the man had no feet. The man had no feet. But the man was walking down the road and the man was happy. And he came to himself. He said, "Here I am. I have 2 good feet. And I'm locking myself away in my room. And I'm complaining. And I am crying. And that man has no feet. And he's happy. And he's going about his business." He said, "I'm going to take myself out of this room. And if that man without feet can be happy, I with an old shoe can also be happy." I want to say this to gentlemen. Don't complain about what you don't have. Because, and this is specifically true for Aruba. Don't complain about what you don't have. Because we are better off. We are better off right now than millions of people around the world. Better off financially, better off socially, better off when it comes to security. We are better off. Stop complaining. Stop complaining. And raise yourself up. And do as the man without feet did. Go about your business and give thanks and praise because you are better off than millions of people in America, in Africa, in China, in India. Stop the complaining. Now I want to say something else. Can you imagine every morning these kids have to hear me sing? But the problem is they can't do anything about it. They have to listen to you. But I want to say tonight, and I want to say this to all of our parents, even those of you whose kids are graduating here tonight, the greatest thing that you can give to your child with education. You may not be able to give him or her a car. You may not be able to give him or her a house. But if you can give them a good education, they can buy their own house and they can buy their own car.
Yes.
Because, ladies and gentlemen, education is the key. It's not only the key to success, it's the key to life. Because education represents knowledge, and knowledge is power. You want to empower your children, give them education. And if you have a kid who is graduating here tonight, don't stop giving them a good education. They may want to go to college. They may want to go to university. Invest in them, because that is the greatest investment that you can make. Amen. Invest in your children. And I want to say to our teachers, all of these kids sitting here tonight are going to receive something. They shall be receiving a diploma. But the teachers who have poured themselves, their lives, their energy, their knowledge into them are really receiving nothing. But I want to say to those teachers, the success of these children is your gift. The success of these children is your gift. Don't look for the diploma. And I want to say to the kids here, you know, one great philosopher said, he said, forgetting the things that are behind, I press forward for the things that are before. You've got to forget Ibero for a while. Forget the high school. Those days are over. Now you've got to look to the future. You've got to look, you have to set your face and reach out and soar towards a higher horizon. It's no more high school. Move on to college. Move on to university. Move on to greater things.
And if you want to beat Mr. Diaz, you have to be better than Mr. Diaz. Thank you.
And ladies and gentlemen, I really want to thank you for supporting this school. And even though your kid may be graduating tonight, I will be glad if you can continue to support our school. And I tell you why. Because the school needs your support. Without your support, we would not be able to make it. And I want to really thank our keynote speaker tonight. You really mean something great to the school. And all the people who are contributing, Joyce Pereira, all of you. Ibero would not be what it is without your contribution. And I want to say to the students and the staff and to this audience, thank you for making Ibero work.
Thank you, Mr. Andy. That's the crazy man I told you about. My friend, he's crazy. Our school has a board, and just recently we have acquired 2 new members to the board. I would like to mention them. We'll have a round of applause to Ms. Deirdre Snoy, please. Yes. And Mr. Beaumont Andrews, new member of our school board. Now, before we go to the best part is dinner, eat, and then the rest is, I would like to invite for a couple of minutes. We have several students here who are baseball players. Some of them might be signed in the United States. Okay, some of them have been to Puerto Rico just now, to Panama, to St. Martin in baseball championships. I would like to invite for a couple of minutes Mr. Reggie Plaisir, who is a baseball scout. Okay, from Panama, I believe. Mr. Plaisir, you here?
Good evening. Thank you for allowing me to speak, Mr. Diaz and Mr. Principal Andy Centennial. We met yesterday for the first time, but we spoke, I believe, about 3 or 4 weeks ago regarding my opportunity in the United States to attend my program. I've been coming to Aruba since 2000, assisting student athletes get baseball scholarships in colleges. I've been doing this for 17 years. We have students in Curacao with master's degrees in finance, Dominican Republic, St. Martin, and Aruba. Myself, I'm the founder and president of Skills Academies. We help student athletes get a college education using their athletic skills. I'm like you. I have a Dutch passport. I graduated from an American high school in Boston 25 years ago. Basically, I was born in St. Martin. I left to go 16 years to go to high school in Boston. Went to college in Kansas for 2 years. Went to university in Boston.